Let's go into the war council here and have a look. I think I completed every mission that we had available. So let's read up on them. Let's start with Orlais first and go through them. Oh, apparently I didn't complete all of them. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Found something about Tom. I told you to read it. Yeah, I don't remember if I read it or not. Sorry about that, Gallic. I don't remember if I read it. The consequences of Blackwall's lie. Here we go. We'll make use of the Grey Warden treaties however we can. We're so close to Corypheus, we'll need everything we can to use for this final push. Okay. Oh, easy does it. Okay. Track spies in Val Royeaux. Come on, let me... It doesn't let me click. Hold on a second. It doesn't want to... Okay, let's move on here then. Annexing Kirkwall. Kirkwall was forced to cede much of its northern territory, significant victory for Sebastian Vale. However, in presenting an overwhelming force, we encouraged Guard Captain Aveline to pull the militia back with no casualties. They now fortify behind the walls of the city at full strength. The result is a stalemate that is unlikely to appease the prince's anger, but the tactics of the moment were less obvious to Vale, and he believes himself beholden to us. His gratitude has allowed my agents to get close to him and enter into his confidence. From now on, the prince's plans will be known to the Inquisition, says Liliana. Okay, so Aveline was... That was an interesting mission, because technically what happened there was we were supposed to go after Anders. So Anders was the bad guy, and then in the mission description before I like sent someone in to take care of it, said something about like Captain Aveline will surely pose some resistance. So yeah, stop the rumors. The Lear's song is all too quick forgot, and at a word her patrons turn aside. And we got the greatest hits sword, which was going to be very useful for one of our tanks, at least, right? Okay, negotiate a deal for weapon plans. I was unable to reach a compromise with the Tevinter. I suppose our influence does stretch only so far. He did, however, offer his apologies and made us a gift of some rare materials. I will keep our negotiations open, but it does not look promising. It's a mage sword. It's a magic sword. Okay, okay, cool. Masterwork Sentinel Shield. So I'll have a look at it in a second. Track spies in Val Royeaux, Basalitan. Several nobles in Val Royeaux are overly friendly with the Venatori. We embarrassed a few and raided funds for the Inquisition, including a prize I'm sending back for you personally. I'll let you know when we've discovered who the agents in Val Royeaux report to. And we have another quest. Envy or Legion Army. Okay. Aid those impacted in the civil war. Liliana, the Imperial Army plays its part and we ours, says Mason, and we got 60 influence for that. That's a lot of influence. Alliances from the heart. Strange events, Inquisitor. The troops I sent to train in the free marches report 2 extra soldiers not on the standard roll. It is of no concern, however, as they are so familiar they barely take up more than one space in our caravan. A shame they will miss the wedding in Val Royeaux. I wonder if anyone has told Lady Richelieu that at least one very important guest will be absent, says Cullen. Okay. God damn it. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just send this delicate negotiations. Let's send our negotiator in. 14 hours. Okay. Here's the thing, I don't even own a mask, thus, when the Orlesian Empress invites me to engage in real peace talks, I get nervous. I don't know what Orlesians mean when they say that, but I hear it involves poison and dancing, perhaps both at the same time. I'm told you know Empress Celine, and she owes you for that whole saved your life business. Considering you also helped save mine, perhaps the Inquisition could help make these talks happen, says King Alistair. Okay, King Alistair. You know, if you upgrade one of his trees, he does 30% more damage to stun enemies. What do you mean? To Blackwall? Do you mean, are you referring to Blackwall? This one. Bestow mourning Hala. Sister Liliana, everything went according to plan. The Hala was brought in under banners, and the villagers of Red Crossing believe they have been given the honor of keeping hostage a Hala that is sacred to the Dalish because of their proud history. The Dalish have no idea that their gift of mourning is being taken as a trophy won in victory, but if it cools tempers on both sides, so much the better. Both Red Crossing and the Dalish have been most grateful, says Peddler, and we have a chromatic great sword. You have him staggered, if I remember well. Yes, I do have him staggered, yeah. Okay. Okay, Truth or Dare, the end game. Ambassador Montillier. We have never met, but I believe you have, through discreet means, saved me from a most disagreeable connection. As I dislike being indebted to anyone, I shall endeavor to repay you with a news item of some interest. Were you aware that the Grand Duchess of Leeds recently paid a visit to Lake Celestine? Indeed, she stayed an entire fortnight as a guest of Duke Alvin Blanchard of Valmontagne. In light of her other connections and the curious amount of coin which spread across the region in the aftermath, you may wish to pay him a call. Sincerely, Duke Valère Fontaine. Send our agents in. We can expose his connection to Florenne for all the world to see. Let's do this for 5 hours. Yes, Blackwall, the tree you were not interested in, you gave it to Bull, but not to Blackwall. I'm kind of happy with how Blackwall is built at the moment, to be honest. So, I don't know if I'm going to change that for him. Track spies in Valchevin. Basalitana follow Venatori agents from Val Royaux to Valchevin. This isn't their main center of operations, but they're clearly using Valchevin to coordinate efforts across Orlais. We'll need to bring in more agents to deal with them and to trace the Venatori spy network further. Valchevin is a quiet city. While we still need more agents, I recommend moving cautiously here. We should send agents in force to ensure we have enough manpower. I'm not gonna... No. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna read this one. We're just gonna leave it like that for now. Yeah, let's leave it like that for now. Okay, let me just look at something here really quickly. Which one is it? Is it this one? No. Okay, hold on a second. Boom. Wow, I have a lot of locked. Huh, okay. A lot of locked entries here. Interesting, okay. I found another mission in Frostbacks. You need to find another set of papers I never found before. It gives you another agent and a mission in the table. Interesting. Right, so let me look at the, not at this, let me look at the items that we got. So we had the greatest hits, which is 14 constitution, 90 maximum health, 6 strength, chance to sing a defensive buff for all allies within 8 meters. Okay. What does the Blackwall have at the moment? He has the Valos Atredum, which is good. He gets 5 guard on hit. Huh. Okay. 14 to Constitution. No, I kind of like that for him. Warrior only. Okay, so that's a warrior only. What about Cassandra? Cassandra has a good Stagger on hit, heal on kill, attack, armor penetration, cold damage. 220 damage versus the 182. Yeah, but more health and more strength and more constitution. You know what? I'm actually going to give this to Cassandra. Why not? Maybe we can take her in some fights as well. Okay, and then the other one was the Chromatic Greatsword. Okay, and deals additional random elemental damage. Iron Bull, where are you? Get over here. Holy okay. Wowzers. No. We're actually, you know what? Critical chance, critical, yeah. I know it gives resistance, but... yeah, what he has is way better. Way better. Move this to valuables. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. What did we also get here? This one moved to valuables. Yeah, I'll need to clean up a little bit. Okay, let's go talk to people. Let's go talk to people because we haven't. Let's see what they have to say. Josephine.
A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor.
Oh, okay.
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death.
Excuse me?
They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
What? Can they be reasoned with?
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with. But I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
We need a show of force. We need some propaganda. Let's send in some diplomats.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jadar I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there is much to be gained by winning them over.
Let's hope so. I think she also has more to
An
say.
interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal.
Look at this, man.
They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fane.
They think she spoke to me?
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
You found the cave of a bear serial killer. Where? In the Frostbacks? That's funny. Bear serial killer. How does that work?
It's not Andraste who saved me.
Few people outside Skyhold know it was Divine Justinia who delivered you from Lefade. You could attempt to tell Val Royal's citizens the truth, though it may not be as inspiring as they hope.
Tell these petitioners, Andraste said she cares for us always, as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Val Royal.
Man, Josephine has a lot of dialogue here. What
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Then the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
Haha, shit.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
Okay.
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentagast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Navarra.
Oh, I remember now the helmet that you're talking about, Galaxy. Damn it, I totally forgot about it when I was doing it on my own there.
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sigar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
Wow, okay.
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage.
Of course.
Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
Okay, so we'll need to help Navarra or Tevinter. And we're gonna help Tevinter, I guess?
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once.
And we're gonna have to deal with Cassandra probably. So again, Josephine.
A pleasure.
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
Bonds of circumstance among the nobility are fickle. Civility is the only constant everyone admires. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
Does it even become a strain sometimes?
Well, it can be trying. There is no shortage of self-regard among the nobility. The game can be wearying, discouraging, and extremely baneful. But honestly,
Baneful.
I miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
Better than making piles of interesting enemies.
I've had both, sometimes depending on which way the wind has been blowing at the time. But worth it, all in all, I think.
Okay.
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Nobody in particular,
Let's speak
honestly.
later.
Another time.
Yeah, let's talk later. Let's have a chat with someone else. Like, yeah, let's start with Varric. We'll do the rounds basically.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Apparently,
Carry on.
they should have. Okay, never mind. They should have removed the dialogue. If there's nothing else that would follow in the dialogue on the dialogue wheel, they should just not have an option to access it.
My friend.
Never mind.
We'll talk later.
Interesting. Interesting that he doesn't have anything to say. Okay. Dorian. Let me see if I can find a...
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
Yeah, wow,
should go.
he has no dialogue options. That's interesting.
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. After what he did, I would have seen the man hanged. Rotting in a dungeon will have to do.
Yeah. They did that in Andromeda. Well, I think they learned their lesson, basically, on this one. Because it makes no sense for you to have a dialogue.
Here is the request Harriet made.
I will see he gets it.
If there's nothing to follow up,
A request
you know?
has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Okay. So, whoopsie. Come on.
Inquisitor.
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
Celine has cemented power in Orlais. Good, we need an ally like her. At the moment, she's said to be rooting out the last of Gaspard's supporters. Once that is done, we will have a united Orlais behind the Inquisition.
Anything else?
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven, should Corypheus or his lackeys return.
Perfect.
So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. There is something at least.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Perfect, okay.
I'll leave you to your work.
Nope, this is the outside. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to... Yeah. Okay. I want to go talk to... Where is she? Where is she? There we go. Vivienne.
My
Ooh,
dear,
look at that.
I know you must have a great deal on your mind right now, but I need to speak with you.
What's up?
You know as well as I how far the Inquisition's influence has spread, and how desperate the Grand Clerics have become. Our opinion will be instrumental in their election.
Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah, I suspected that much, Vivienne.
I thought that might be coming after the Grand Ball.
The Inquisition may not be invited to their vote, but our actions will certainly influence the Grand Clerics. To sit on the Sunburst throne, a candidate should have grace, charm, and a will of solid steel. Cassandra may lack the first two, but unless you can think of someone better, she is the strongest choice.
What about... Okay, hold on. We'll ask about Liliana afterwards, but...
What would your ideal divine do with her power?
The most important thing, of course, is the restoration of the Circles and the Templar Order. The institutions that have protected Thedas for ages must be rebuilt, and the malcontents utterly crushed. We cannot allow anarchists to threaten the lives of the innocent. After we have restored sanity to the world, there will be time to address voices of dissent.
Yeah, I think Liliana would be my first choice, honestly. But I think Vivienne would be my second choice. I don't really see Cassandra as a good candidate for the next Divine. I don't know why.
Where can we find candidates outside of the Chantry? There must be someone other than Liliana or Cassandra.
The Chantry is already desperate. They would not look to unordained women if they had any choice. You may have better luck searching the halls of the Imperial Court. There are many women serving the Empire who have the necessary presence and acumen.
You'd make a good Divine. Let's not go there.
Liliana might be a better choice than Cassandra, don't you think?
Liliana is a well-meaning fool. She will do irreparable harm to countless people in the name of freedom. She proposes to abolish the Circles with nothing but a solemn promise from mages not to murder children. When an angry mage lashes out inside a tower, villages aren't destroyed. The Circle protects us all.
You really don't like
Mages will
Vivienne, I
die
see,
and
Galaxy.
take ordinary men with them in a war that cannot be won. Consider carefully, Inquisitor. Everything we do is a sign from the Maker to those who seek one.
And clearly Vivienne doesn't like Liliana either. So it's interesting. Let's leave it for now. Let's park it. Cullen. It'll be funny if Vivienne ends up being the Divine.
Was there something you needed?
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages disliking me on principle. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Okay.
Is there anything I should know?
Sarah brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
Maybe it's an act of kindness. Jeepers.
Is there anything I should know?
Creating Inquisition footholds outside Skyhold has strengthened our reputation. People view us as a stabilizing force. We've received a number of recruits eager to pledge themselves to our cause.
Even Mother Giselle would be good.
Is there anything I should know?
Many of our recruits viewed the Grey Wardens as heroes. To see how far they've fallen, it's disheartening.
I'm telling you, Galaxy. I'm telling you, Vivian would make a very good Divine.
Is there anything I should know?
My senior officers report that the soldiers are in good spirits. Having the Imperial Army as an ally has bolstered their confidence. The Orlesian military is highly regarded. Of course, I'd wager our own recruits are equal to any chevalier.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Okay, I'm going to have a chat with Blackwall.
Right. If you're so smart, tell me how Corypheus can do all those things. How it's not elves.
Seems to me he's human, or was. Humans believe some really stupid things and steal almost everything. So maybe he stole some stuff and is insane.
You don't make any sense.
It's the mountain air.
Okay. Let's see now. Senor Blackwall.
The war in Orlais has claimed too many lives. I pray that it's over for good.
He doesn't have anything else to say?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Right, okay, that's enough
We
talk.
should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Okay, I find it strange that he doesn't want to tell me anything else. Okay, it's okay. Let's find Iron Bull, Cassandra, and the rest. Ask him about the Wardens. Okay, hold on. I thought I did ask him about the Wardens previously. Will he have something new to say after this? He should technically, right?
At your service.
Is there anything you actually know about the Wardens?
Oh, here we
or
go.
Did you make it all up?
I made very little up. I also feared you knew enough to contradict me. Warden Blackwall told me a bit before my initiation, but it is a secretive order. Not even the most senior wardens know all there is to know.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know why you were never worried about Corypheus's calling.
Yes. I have none of the Warden's abilities and none of the drawbacks. Still, I would have fought through the darkest pits of the deep roads like any true Warden.
Well, you did,
There's
didn't
more
you?
to it than being able to sense darkspawn. Warden Blackwall would have agreed.
The Wardens at Adamant listened to you. They saw you as one of their own.
Perhaps it takes an outsider to show how much of yourself you've lost. I never understood the reality of being a Warden. I only saw the ideal. I suppose I reminded them of something they'd forgotten.
You don't know what Warden Blackwall would have believed.
Neither do you. But I know he was a good man.
Okay.
Why did Blackwall want to recruit you?
He never told me. I don't know what he saw that day besides some wreck starting a bar fight. That night, I taught some village militia a painful lesson about harassing the tavern girl.
That's what he
Didn't
saw.
know I had an audience.
I can see why the Warden was impressed.
You're assuming my intentions were noble. Told the girl to keep the wine coming. She couldn't, not with those louts bothering her.
Okay.
Something had to be done.
Right. Okay, Blackwall.
We'll continue this another time.
And here I thought you were a good guy. No matter. You're a good tank, so that's good enough for me. Okay.
Still waiting for your letter of marque or commendation or whatever?
You know I've got no problem with Orlesians, but Halam Sharal was a mess. At least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
Okay.
Corypheus had agents sowing dissent and muddying the waters.
That's just it. Orlais is so vulnerable. If you killed everyone in the Triumvirate, the Qun would survive unchanged. I don't know. The Qun isn't perfect, but it doesn't care what any single person wants. Orlais is full of people who care about nothing else.
Right.
Yes?
How are we doing with the Ben Hasrath?
It's going well. Red's coordinating information drops. And with our naval power, we've put a stranglehold on any Venatori movement by sea. This is shaping up to be very helpful for the Inquisition.
Nice. Okay.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Okay. I wonder if Sarah has anything to say. 'Cause she's been kind of silent lately.
She looked through me from the garden.
Count yourself fortunate. I'm not
What do you mean?
Uh-oh.
Staring down a temple.
What's going on here?
One for the Empress, for Gaspard, Briala, the Duchess, and Corypheus. Right in the dangle bag.
Okay.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a butt for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one Empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
We decided the course of a nation. I think it was worthwhile.
Right, Orlais will never be the same. Except for everything they say and do. Ugh, you know the most important thing I got out of all of that mess? The one thing. Don't sleep with Empresses. That's what that was all about. We patched their spat, Briala and the Celine. But without their breakup, none of it would have happened like that.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
I'll try. Okay, Sarah. And now she has her door is open. Okay, cool. Cool.
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
I know, right? It's the game.
Orlesian nobles see politics as a great competition.
Yes, but none of them ever win.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Rhys's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid, or dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. Delirium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker. Daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. She's still behind the curtains in the reading room, watching the blood pool on the floor.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Cole used to kill mages in the spires, right? Okay, so the only one that's left, technically, would be Cassandra, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go have a chat with her. Yeah, just Cassandra, I think. She is right here.
The sight of you warms the heart.
Right.
So, you're a candidate for Divine now.
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
Right. Ho 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 ho. You'd make a good divine, forget the Chantry. Perhaps there's another way. Okay.
I think you'd make an excellent choice.
Not excellent.
Let's
Like,
hope
a
the
good-
Chantry clerics agree.
Yeah, okay.
That's enough for now.
We shall speak again soon.
Yeah, you'd make a good choice, but Liliana would make a better one. No hard feelings there. Okay, cool. So let's go with Liliana. I guess we've spoken to everybody, right? Yeah. So let's do this. Let's do the inner circle, the left hand of the divine. Where is that? That one is the Valence Cloister. Yeah, let's do that. Travel to the location and... Okay...
It's just as I remember it.
You've been here before?
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother. I needed her wisdom after the hero of Ferelden died.
I see.
It's peaceful here. You must have good memories of this place.
It was a place of comfort. It is good to see it still untouched by Corypheus.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lord, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
Whoa, easy there. You'll pay penance for that. What the hell? I'd rather not be recognized.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't
know.
But we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith had sprung from a barren branch. that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear.
Okay.
I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns, like a broken mirror.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it? You must be careful, Natalie. Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the Sunburst throne.
Shit, there's a hidden mechanism.
I was in the cloister in Lothering when the blight began. There was a lot of fear back then. There was little time. And then one morning, I found a single bloom on a dead rose bush. And I thought, even in the midst of all this,
Whoa, okay.
Maker hasn't abandoned us.
Oh, okay.
An open heart. Well, that one's quite literal.
Where the heck is this
Justinia
thing?
always said that compassion was my greatest strength.
Whoa.
Doubt
The
is
light
easy.
has no fear
It
of
takes
darkness.
courage to trust.
Okay. Open the hidden
Looks
chamber.
like we opened something.
Whoa, right.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Excuse me? What the hell?
Liliana, stop! What are you doing?
I'm protecting us. They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe,
Oh.
but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Okay, hold on a second. What the hell?
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thedas away from the true chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
We can't let her go now. Good, we know our enemy, or join us. Okay. I don't really want to kill her. What the hell?
We don't have to be at odds, Natalie. You could come with us. Join the Inquisition.
I was called to serve the Grand Cleric. I will not betray her.
Oh.
Kill me then.
Okay.
I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
No, we're not killing her. No, it's not. No.
Release her, Liliana. She's no threat.
The Grand Cleric?
She is one woman. We are the Inquisition.
The Inquisitor has spoken.
Nice.
Run. Tell your mistress that she has a choice. The Inquisition is coming.
Okay. Another enemy to add to our
This
list.
can't be it. There's nothing here.
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Liliana would have killed her if she was hardened? Damn.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
If it were not for you, I would have killed Natalie and called it a good thing. Thank you for showing me what was right when I couldn't see it for myself. There are things that must be said, but not here. I will see you back at Skyhold.
Okay. That's it? Okay. Anything else in here? I wonder why some of these frames are empty and they don't have paintings in them. Anyway, oop, that's weird. Okay, so let's go. Now let's see what she has to say now. Check in with Liliana. I mean, we could do this, right? She's here, isn't she?
Inquisitor.
Here to talk.
Grand Cleric Victoire has offered the ambassador support for the Inquisition.
Ah, Natalie is as persuasive as ever.
Okay.
I'm told that Ambassador Montillier is pleased with the restraint you showed in Valence.
She's positively beside herself. I will never hear the end of it. Niceness before knives, Liliana. Haven't I always told you?
Will that be all, my lady?
For now.
Okay. New friends.
I love making new friends, don't you?
It was a gamble, Inquisitor, but it paid off. If you hadn't been with me at Valence, I would have killed Natalie. I'd have told you that I didn't have a choice. But there is always a choice. I am more than this. I am more than what Justinia made me.
What does this mean for my Inquisition? Will you still be my spy master?
Of course. I would not give up my post. Not after everything we've built. I just know now that I shouldn't ignore my heart. Mercy is not always a weakness.
Do you resent Justinia for what she did?
How can I when there is so much between us? When she gave her life for peace? No, I believe her intentions were pure. Most intentions are.
Okay. You're more than even she was. Did this monologue help? Then forget her. No, I'm gonna go with the first one.
You've exceeded her. She could never have imagined the power you now hold.
And now I will know how to use that power wisely. I have to stay true to who I really am. before Spymaster Left Hand or Bard. I almost lost myself.
Okay. So we completed this quest. So, okay. Where was Morrigan? She was here, right? Hold on a second.
Inquisitor, the soldiers say you banished the demons at Adamant and freed the Grey Warden mages.
Mm-hmm.
I understand from Sister Leliana that the truth is somewhat more complex, but no less extraordinary. She said that you spoke with a figure in the Fade that seemed to be the soul of Divine Justinia. I suspect many of the faithful would like to know what Justinia told you.
Shit. I cannot say I learned the truth. Nothing, it wasn't her.
She helped me remember what happened at the Conclave. The Maker didn't give me the mark on my hand. I was struck in battle. And Andraste didn't send me. The figure everyone saw was Divine Justinia.
I'm so sorry. That must have come as quite a shock.
The Maker didn't need to send Andraste to me physically for me to be her herald.
I am glad to see your faith has not deserted you. You will need it in battles to come. It is wise that you do not let what happened in the Fade spread, however. Some would not understand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there anything I can help you with?
Nope.
Farewell.
Until next time.
Morrigan.
I understand you have spared the Grey Wardens from destroying what goodwill was left them. 'Tis good of you, considering the weakness Corypheus exploited was their own doing. Still, should a true archdemon one day arise, they will no doubt be needed. Or so they would have us believe.
Okay.
You seem to know a great deal about elven lore.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what she's going to tell us about herself.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kukari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
Mm-hmm. Funny how she left out everything else.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
Of course it does. So, and you were in the Fifth Blight, eh?
You were in Ferelden during the Blight?
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. He is the reason the Blight was defeated. We were very close. It was difficult to leave him. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Right. Ignotis, thank you very much for the follow. Oh my god, again, Streamlabs is taking forever to show up. Right, great, that's great. Thank you very much for the follow, Ignotis, and welcome to the stream.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally.
Another loyal
I knew the
devil
Empress
team.
was
There we
intrigued
go.
by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
I leave you to
Okay,
the
Morgan.
Of course.
Thank you for that. Just a second. Yeah. Okay, so let me just see something here. Cradle, no. Inquisitor's path, what pride had wrought. The Inquisition's efforts have weakened Corypheus' attempts to stir unrest in Thedas. Now is the ideal time to strike. Consult with the advisors. Let's go kill the last dragon, guys. Let's go kill the last dragon in Emprise du Lion before we do anything. Whoop, not there. And then we'll go after this quest. Where is it? I need to go here, right? Yeah. Let's travel here, kill the last dragon, be done with it. We'll take Black Wall, Solus. I don't think I'm gonna take my main team here, or should I take Sarah with me? You know what? I'll take Sarah with me. Yeah, why not? Let's take Sarah this time around. Confirm, and let's do that. Let's kill the dragon, and then we'll go on and do the main quest.